What's up guys, Justin back with another pickups video. The stuff I'm going to show in this video was picked up just the morning after I filmed my previous pickup video with all the Nintendo stuff. So the pickups have definitely been picking up, I guess you could say, and hopefully that means some more videos for you guys coming soon. But for right now, we've got this one. This was a response to my Facebook ad. Guy sent me a message with some pictures of an original Xbox, a Sega Dreamcast, and a Game Boy Advance bundle. He ended up naming his price. I actually ended up paying him more than his asking price, which I'll explain what that was and why after I show everything. But let's hop right into this here. Start out by showing the original Xbox stuff, just because it was nothing too special. OG Xbox system here. It's in decent shape. I have not tested it yet though. Came with just some generic AV cables and a couple controllers, the first of which is going in my junk pile. It's a wireless Mad Catz controller, but the joystick here is completely broken off of it. And then there was this, I've never seen this one before, a lime green, transparent green, looks like a Pickin brand controller. And then just a small stack of games here. I'll go through these quick, there's nothing special in here. We got Black, Tomb Raider Legend, Battlefield 2, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Halo, Splinter Cell, and finally GTA 3, which is completely destroyed because the disc is floating around in this case. This one's not going to be salvageable, but the rest of them were in decent shape, so that's not too big of a deal. I'll show the Game Boy stuff next. I got two Game Boy systems with this deal. They came in this Game Boy case here. The first one is an OG brick Game Boy, and I actually, before I set up for this video, I tested this out, and it seems to be all good and working. A lot of the times I find these and they have lines on the screen or the speaker's not working or something, but this one appeared to be good and working. A few minor scratches on the screen, but nothing too bad. Came with a small stack of games, Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, we got Donkey Kong Land 3, Tetris, Tetris 2, Kirby's Pinball Land, and finally the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. So that was all the original Game Boy stuff. I'll show the Game Boy Advance system next. It was a pink original Game Boy Advance system. I also tested this one out before filming this video, and I could not get the start or select buttons to work on the system. So I don't know, if I find some time I might take it apart and see if I can fix it, but it's pretty beat up all around, so I don't know if it's even worth my time. But we'll see on that. And that system just came with a couple games, Pokemon Sapphire and Pokemon Ruby versions, which I'm thinking have replaced save batteries, because when I tested the system out, I threw these games in and both of them had game files named test. So I don't know, I'll have to see if those batteries are replaced, and if so, if they're working. But that was all the Game Boy stuff. I'll move on finally to the best lot that I got, the Sega Dreamcast bundle. Here's the system here. It's not in great shape. The top of it is pretty yellowed. I guess it's not too bad. The rest of it should clean up alright. I haven't tested the system yet either, so I'll have to get to that. But came with, again, just the AV cords, no power cable. But it's just like the Xbox, it's a pretty generic power cable, so I'll be able to find one. I've got plenty of extras. A couple controllers here, first party controllers, and a couple of VMUs, a blue one and a white one, and a Mad Catz Rumble Pack. But the best part about this bundle, the best part about the deal in general, was the stack of games that it came with. I'll save the best couple for last, but let's go through these here. The first one here actually is one that I still needed for my collection. It's Omicron the Nomad Soul, and this is one that I believe I've owned at disc only before, but I've never had it complete, so I'll have to replace the case on this one. It's kind of beat up, but nice complete copy for the collection. We got a Sega All-Stars version of Crazy Taxi, Sonic Shuffle. This one was pretty cool. Evolution 2 Far Off Promise, one that I do already have, but always cool to see the Evolution games. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Another one for the collection here, Phantasy Star Online. And I thought I had this game for my collection, but it turns out I only have Phantasy Star version 2. I have a sealed copy of version 2 actually, and I did not have this one. So that was a nice surprise to find out. Add another one to the collection. This one actually came with 2 discs. There's the game disc there, and then underneath is a Sonic Adventure 2 demo disc. So let's see if I can get this back together here. No, I'm going to wait till after the video to do that. These 2 here are probably the ones that I'm going to have to get resurfaced. All the discs for the most part were in really nice shape with the exception of these 2, Sonic Adventure and Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I'm definitely going to get this one resurfaced, possibly this one as well, but seriously, like just yesterday I received my package back in the mail of a bunch of discs that I sent off to get resurfaced, and I knew this was going to happen. As soon as I sent that lot off, I was going to come across some discs that needed resurfacing, but whatever, these will be for the next batch, I guess. We got, this is a Dreamcast magazine, like demo disc. Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. NFL Blitz 2001. The only one that was missing the disc, unfortunately, GTA 2, which the guy told me about. He realized it was missing the disc and let me know. I told him to check the system, thinking for sure it would be in there, but it wasn't. So I told him I'd just take the case anyway. I didn't realize this was like a $20 game for the Dreamcast, but I think I already have it, so that's not too big of a deal. But finally, the best 2 games that I got with this deal. This one here was the game that I kind of had front and center in the picture that I took of this bundle right after I picked it up. That was Shenmue. And this one was in really nice shape. I'll probably have to replace like the outer case, but everything in the inside was super clean. All the discs are like flawless. I had all 4 of the discs, this Shenmue passport thing, and then the actual game manual down there. So this is one that I actually do already have, but this is a long-awaited condition upgrade for me because the copy that I have, for some reason, is missing the artwork on the spine. It has the front and the back case artwork, but I guess where it's like perforated to fit the case had gotten torn off or something at some point before I got it, and so that's just the one I've had ever since I started collecting. I picked that up really early in my collecting days, but it's nice to finally get a nice condition, complete copy. Everyone was raving about this game in the comments, telling me that you know, I got to play it or whatever, and I did actually play a little bit of this game back when I first picked it up. But I don't think I did it justice, so maybe when I test the Dreamcast system, this will be one of the games I for sure put in and try out again. And finally, the best game that I got by far is a copy of Power Stone 2. This is the one that caught my eye when he sent me the picture of his Dreamcast bundle. And this is actually the second copy of this game that I picked up this year. Well, I technically, I mean, it's 2018 now. I picked up one last summer, so 2 copies within 1 year, I guess I should say, which is kind of crazy because this is one that I never thought I'd find. And just last summer, I grabbed it in a Craigslist deal from, it was like a collector guy, but he gave me a really good deal on it. Like, he knew what he had and still gave me a really good deal on it. So to find another one was crazy. So this actually is a double for me, and this one's in really nice shape. I'll have to compare it to the one that I already have. I think this disc might be a little better though because this disc is like flawless. So I'll do some comparison there and keep the better one for my collection. So what did I pay for everything? As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I ended up paying more than the guy was asking price. He shot a price at me of $100 for everything, which I was more than happy to pay. I think when I totaled everything up in my head, I came up with a retail value of like $350, $400 for everything. So $100 was a no-brainer. But the guy lived like an hour and a half away from me, and there's not a whole lot of good places to meet between where I live and where he lives. So I told him, hey, look, I'll throw you an extra $20 if you can make the hour drive, and there's a gas station about a half hour away from my house that he agreed to meet me at, and I threw him an extra $20. So $120 for everything. Super good deal. I mean, I don't know if the guy knew what he had or not, but he told me that him and his girlfriend were moving cross country, I guess, and they were just looking to pack light. So he hooked me up with a really good deal on all this stuff. And hopefully the pickups keep rolling in. I mean, I've had about a week and a half now of straight pickups almost every day. So if I get some more cool stuff like this, I'll be sure to do another video for you guys coming soon. So thank you guys for sticking around and checking out this video. And until next time, Take care.